This is everything I made for New Year's dinner. So I started off with this turkey, and I need somebody to teach me how to make a good turkey because this one honestly kind of turns me off, and I just don't believe that turkey should eat. So I need somebody to change my mind about that. So comment a good recipe that I can follow because we have the other half to do, and I hope it will be good. So we're making a little sauce to go over it when it's done with honey, a little tubes of green seasoning, some ketchup, a splash of apple cider vinegar, a tubes of browning, and we're going to put that on the stove to simmer down a bit. Now the mutton is being cooked a little bit different today because I had a mishap with some curry the other day, and all of the green seasoning threw out in the sauce. So that's what I'm using to cook the mutton, and I'll taste as I go along, and if there's something that should be added, I'll add it. But so far the only thing I've added to the mutton is salt. So now we're going to just pour some water over that and let that pressure for a bit. So here is the turkey. We're checking it to realize it's finished, reach the right temperature and everything. And we know we also have to check the temperature of the breast because the breast is the part that takes the longest to cook. Well, apparently this is my first time making turkey actually. No, I couldn't resist myself. I had to try and taste, but the taste just wasn't hitting. And for me, it's not really about the taste, it's more of a texture. I don't like the texture. But I believe that there's a way it can be cooked to make the texture a little bit better, so I'm willing to give it a second try. So at this point I just say, no, let me just pour this sauce over it, don't come bad, and let's work with what we have. So I'm making one of my favorite dishes, samosa. You know, your flour, some salt, cumin seeds. We're going in with the oil. You mix up until you get this breadcrumbs like texture. Add your water, continue kneading the dough and everything, and then we're going to put a damp paper towel over it and set it aside. We don't want it to dry out. When you're ready, after 30 minutes, you roll out, divide, you wrap up, and you add your filling and you seal it off, and then you fry it and move on with your day and enjoy a good thing. And of course, you're going to repeat the process for all of them. I had this dinner with some leftover raw veg that I made the day before, along with two rotis, which are actually store bought, and this is everything.